The following program, although edited for television, still may contain some objectionable material. The producers feel that alone should be enough to make you stay tuned to this channel.
Right, 1, 2, 1, 2. The sight before me, ladies and gentlemen, is that of a man crushed by the regularity of life. He's wrapped in a dirty duvet on a bed in the House of Pickles, looking like Tramp Christ. How are you feeling, Eli? Give us your intro. I won't interrupt you. It's all yours. Take it away, you pathetic toe rag.
No, I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do this.
What?
Stop the recording.
No, carry on.
Stop the recording.
No, carry on.
Right, you're not getting an intro.
Why aren't I getting an intro?
Because you're not going to do it properly.
What do you mean? This is...
The minute keep this shit in. You
know what? I'm going to do the intro. I'm going to do the intro.
You fucking do it. Fine.
Ladies...
Cunt! Shut up, Paul!
I see.
Yeah, fun, isn't it? It's fucking fun, isn't it? Oh, go on, do it. I don't fucking care.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the Economy Comedy Cheap Show podcast.
See? I'll do it.
No, I will do this. Ladies and gentlemen.
Gentlemen. I'm doing echoes. It'll be good.
It won't be good.
Yes, it will.
It won't be good.
Be good.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Gentlemen.
Welcome to Cheap Show.
Cheap show.
The Economy Comedy Podcast.
Cars.
Starring Paul Gannon.
Gannon, cunt, Gannon, wanker.
And no one else.
And Eli Silverman. Hello, Paul.
No one else
I'm
is
here
in
now.
this show.
I'm in the room now.
Just a farty echo sound.
What?
Let's rock.
It's 59 like a dwarf blowing tall woman.
No.
Or something like that?
No.
Come on.
No.
It's halfway to a 69.
Wow.
10 off
It's
a
not
69.
though. It's not half.
It's 10 inches
It's not
off.
half by that logic.
No, but it's 10 inches off a 69.
That's not catchy. Come back to my place, love. I'll give you a proper 59.
Which is just where you suck my dick.
Not me.
No. The lady in your story.
There's no lady in my story yet.
You said love. I assumed you were being condescending and misogynistic.
Oh, well.
As you always are.
I am not.
What have we got coming up on this fucking show?
Now I have to play the theme tune. I hate you and your fucking noodle posse.
People love noodles, right? It's a fact of Cheap Show you're going to have to fucking accept. Noodle time. Tales from the dance floor.
How's the pick going?
The price of shite.
This is Paul Gannon saying hello. Eli Silverman. Welcome to Cheap Show.
And I go and I nuzzle.
That was the theme
Good,
tune.
good.
Welcome to Cheap Show. I'm Paul Gannon.
And I'm Eli Silverman.
It's the podcast that looks in the charity shops, the bargain bins, and the powerlands of Great Britain and calls it a show.
Yes.
Sometimes we test food.
We do.
Sometimes we test gadgets. Sometimes we test toys. Sometimes we find treasures in the trash. Sometimes we play videos. Sometimes we use vinyl. Sometimes we... Sometimes we
Way
have a
to
right
make
old
it
laugh.
sound exciting.
And we have a laugh.
So it's okay for me
I'm
to
gonna be
find
nice to
stuff
you
in the
this
trash.
episode.
Okay, good.
Because I think
You haven't been.
I know.
You're losing your fucking mind, Paul.
I'm going to plan to be very nice to you in this
Okay.
episode. All right? I'm going to do my very best. You shit. Oh, no. Oh, no. I tried so hard, you twat. Oh, it happened again.
I'm feeling hungry.
Oh, yeah.
Good thing we've got a cheap eats section coming
We
up.
do. In this show, we have a cheap eats section, and I'm looking forward to it. And I think, I don't want to give too much away. A lot of your fan base is going to enjoy it as well.
Yes, they will, Paul.
Yes. Shall we just go shh on that for a little bit?
Well, what's happening first?
Actually, don't bother. Tell them because it'll be in the description. So if you read the description.
I'll be tasting a couple of noodles on cheap eats today.
But that, you'll have to find out the rest later on in the show.
Yes.
What else have we got coming up in the show?
I don't know.
Well, I'll
Why don't
tell you
Yeah.
right now.
Go on
We've
then.
also got, we'll be talking about a show called Cheap Show.
What's that from?
Well, let's find out later on in the show.
Good.
Great start to the show,
It's
isn't
not, man. You're fucking falling apart, mate.
it? Why am I falling apart?
I don't ask me. Maybe it's because your relationship ended. Sorry. Right. No. Don't walk out. Okay.
Right now, I'm torn between walking out
And twatting me. I know.
and there's a third option. Crying.
All right, don't cry. Just
And I
sit
think
down.
I'm going to cry.
No, sit down. Let's do the show.
People sometimes wonder how real is this podcast.
I
Well,
know.
ladies and gentlemen, it just got real.
Okay, I'm
Look
sorry.
at my leg.
Your leg's twitching.
Look
Look,
at my leg.
let's just...
It's going up and down.
What's the first section?
Oh.
Paul.
Does it mean I'm angry?
I don't know.
Does it mean I'm sad? Can I be both things?
Paul,
Yeah.
honestly, mate, let's just get on with the show because it's really,
What?
it's just weird.
Is it?
Yeah.
I made it weird.
You've made it weird.
If you want my body and you think
Oh.
I'm sexy, come on, baby. I'm changing the mood to something more frothy and laughing at tragedy.
Is that what we're going to do? Is that what we're doing now?
pretty much.
All right, go on. Get it
so
out.
let's start the show.
All right. Where is it?
Yo, do you have a Tales from the Dance Floor or anything?
No, I fucking don't.
I'm going to put a shout out again, actually, to people who work in charity shops. If you've got any stories about working in a charity shop or something they found in a charity shop, email us, the CheapShow
What if they
at
found
gmail.com.
What if they found like a poo in a bag or something?
Yeah, why not get in touch if that's your story, yeah?
No, I'd like to hear. If you found,
Poo in a bag in a charity shop.
if someone came in and went, where do you put the donations? And went in the back and dumped a big plastic bag full of
shit.
human
Wow.
excrement,
Maybe-
or night soil, as it's
Or
known.
night soil, yeah. Or maybe...
Then tell us about it.
Yeah,
or perhaps
maybe
it was
you've done the poo.
maybe you just were so sick and tired of
God, I
working in
wish-
a charity shop that you just took a shit in the back room.
I wish this podcast was fucking highbrow so much.
How could it
I
be
wish this
highbrow?
podcast could be comparable to Richard Herring's very funny podcast about very funny people talking about very funny things, or as smart and as educational as The Dollop, or as just, just...
What about
And
if
we
someone
talk
had a
about
story?
poo-poos.
What about if someone had a story, right? Where
Yeah.
they worked in a charity shop
Yeah.
and someone dropped off a whole bunch of vintage porn. Fucking good ones from with hair. From yeah. And then he had a wank in the shop and was caught by an old lady.
Okay, if you've got that story,
Just
email us at
Yes.
thecheapshow@gmail.com.
or any other
Or
funny story.
get help. Because if you're doing that...
No, come on. Don't tell me you wouldn't be tempted.
No,
There was no
I
one
can
else in
tell
the shop.
you.
It's a Sunday.
Yeah,
No one's coming in.
right.
It's like Nebworth or something. It's somewhere
It's some small
remote.
little village.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you work there.
A shitload of vintage porn. Glistening.
What do you mean, glistening?
Well, it's glossy.
Okay, it's a glossy magazine.
Yeah.
It's high quality paper.
And you just have a wank.
In the shop.
Why not? Under the counter. So they can't see. You just go... You're just banging the top of the counter.
And then you come, right? And you look up and you go,
Oh, Mrs. Morton.
no, you go,
Oh,
there's,
Mrs. Wendelsbury.
there's a CCTV camera in the corner.
Oh, no.
And it's been
Has it got a
filmed.
speaker on it? I can see you wanking. Your services will not be required by the Fund for Old Ladies.
Aw, a career thrown away. Well, if that's you,
Please do write into us.
please do write in.
Please do write in. We need some content, God knows.
God knows do we need some content.
Oh, yeah.
So, we've got stuff coming up. Let's get on with it. Let's start the show. In a change of programming, we're now talking about CheapShow. The CheapShow. Not
What
Cheap
is
Show.
that, Paul? What do you mean by that?
Well,
I thought this was the cheap show.
This is cheap. Well, this is CheapShow.
Not the.
I'm saying right now, it's always just CheapShow. It's not the Cheap Show. CheapShow. CheapShow. One word.
Okay.
CheapShow.
Yes, thank you.
CheapShow.
So what's the cheap show then?
Well,
Is that some
what
other
is-
show?
I found out because the reason why I called it CheapShow was because it sounded a bit like Creepshow, right? And it was stuff about cheap. So I thought that's clever. Creepshow, CheapShow. Ha, 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 ha. That's what do you mean? Ha! You, why don't you know this?
I just thought
You're in the show.
I didn't know that was the origin of why you called it that.
Well, it is.
I just thought you thought, the Unclickables, which is what we used to be called, everybody,
Yeah, we know.
doesn't really work as a title for anything, does
No,
it?
and that
you
story has
insisted
been-
on it.
Often told. I'm a storyteller, and my stories must be told.
Did you used to sing that when you suspected your friends were lying in school?
Yeah.
That was cool.
Did you do
wasn't
that
it?
in your school as well? How funny that travelled.
That was so excellent.
So, my dad works at Nintendo.
Oh, I'm a storyteller, and my stories must be told. You
No, he
lying.
really does.
And then I stroke my chin and go, oh, Jimmy
Chinny
Riddle,
reckon, chinny reckon,
Jimmy Chinny reckon.
And then you put your tongue under your bottom lip and you're
Yeah, that's not.
And that's not appropriate
That's not
now.
appropriate.
That's not appropriate.
No, it's not appropriate.
No.
No, don't look at me.
What?
You're doing the face.
I'm not doing that. How dare you, shit starer?
But do you know it used to be called the spastic was like a
No, we're not going into that.
right?
I
It's
think
censorship, ladies and
No,
gentlemen.
I just don't think it behooves us to wade into that kind of comedy
Fine.
territory. All right? I don't think there's much point. I'd
Good.
like to circumvent having to say the S word.
You'd like a circumcision. Well, let me tell you something, Paul. No.
What do you mean no?
No, you don't want a circumcision.
Have you been circumcised?
No.
Why?
There's no reason for it.
Because it's that small. There's no point.
Oh, God.
Is that it?
Oh, fuck.
You got
me.
a little willy.
I can't believe we've descended from someone buying a bag of shit bringing a bag of shit into a charity, and then we've actually gone down as like.
This is not our finest work. Let's crack on. So, I call the show Cheap Show. Blah, 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 blah. And then I found...
What is that?
Just skip to the book bit.
You can't actually do that.
Why not? Why not? Why not?
Because I'll just go blah, 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 blah.
It turns out there are quite a few things that are called Cheap Show or the Cheap Show.
List them.
I thought it was unique when I called it Cheap Show. I thought it was being clever.
You weren't.
I wasn't.
No, you never are.
There is a musical band called Cheap Show.
Are they still around?
They are still around. They're an indie band of some description. I can find out. Should I do a little bit of research for you?
No, God, don't do
I'm
Google,
going to do a little
please.
bit of research. It's too late.
Don't do it.
Okay, Google. Cheap Show music.
These are the top results.
Excellent. And it hasn't given me what I wanted. So, oh no.
They're a contemporary group.
They're a contemporary group. You can find them on YouTube and stuff and SoundCloud.
Do you think they sound like they could do novelty songs?
No, not really. They just seem like a nice kind of grungy-esque kind of American
God.
band. What do you mean, oh God? They could be lovely. Have you heard them? Have you heard them?
No.
Have you?
No.
How dare you judge? How dare you judge?
Blah, 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 blah.
You're an idiot. I'm doing some research. I'm looking to see if I can find Cheap Show music. I'll put Cheap Shoe. Now it's come up with Cheap Shoes.
Like yours. From Primark.
So, it was £2. Interestingly, we come up the most on YouTube when you type in Cheap Show.
Oh, are you having a little warm feeling in the bollock area?
Yes. So, oh no, what's this? There's another channel called The Cheap Show. It has 6 subscribers and a video called Helicopter. Is this
What?
they? Is this they? What is this they? I'm playing it. Let's find out.
Is this must be the group?
I don't know. There's a chair in a field. And a man puts a Coca-Cola tub down, and now my video's frozen. I'm skipping the video to a further point to see something happening.
What is going on?
So I don't know. It's a video, but there's no description on it. Oh no! Now there's a Game Boy, and it's controlling. Oh, by accident, someone. It's a shit sketch. Go away. I'll be suing. I'll be suing them.
Really?
The point is,
Yeah.
there's a band called Cheap Show.
Yes.
There was a album by a French person that was called The Cheap Show. It's a song.
Okay.
That was the name of the
So
album.
it's not the
No.
most unique name ever.
But there was a TV show in America called The Cheap Show.
Ah.
And
We've just watched it.
we just watched it. Thanks for burying the lead on that one. I was going to lead into it and then go, let's go ahead and watch it and then pretend we
Well, then I
watched
didn't
it.
bury the lead, did I?
No, I don't know what you call
You don't know what to say.
I don't know.
You really are doing very badly right now. I just wanted to say that, Paul. Let me try this section, yeah?
Yeah, all right.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
It's all right. Just let me just calm down. You want to blow your nose?
No, it's all right. I snuffed it.
You sucked it back down your gullet.
Yeah.
Did it have dry bits?
It's out in my tum-tum now.
All right, good. So, there are several things called Cheap Show. There are a band called Cheap Show and a couple of YouTube channels with no subscribers called Cheap Show. And there were
Who
also,
I will be suing.
And there also was a short-lived American TV game stroke comedy show.
Yes.
Called The Cheap Show from
Called The Cheap Show.
1978.
Yes, it was
Presented by Dick Martin.
Yes, who famously was from the comedy sensation Rowan and Martin's Laughing. Was that what it's called? Yeah, Rowan and Martin's Laughing.
And that was popular.
Yeah, so it's called The Cheap Show. This is what Wikipedia is saying. Was a syndicated game show parody that aired in 1978 and 1979.
Oh,
so
it was a game
it's
show parody. So were they all actors?
Yes, because, okay, so it says it was produced by Chris Beard. Now, I did a bit of research into Chris Beard, and it said he was a comedy writer, producer, director, known for Rowan and Martin's Laughing. Also produced TV specials for, get this, Elvis Presley, Bob Hope, Sonny and Cher, Bill Cosby, Steve Martin, Jim Carrey, Andy Williams, the Jackson 5, Osmonds, Diana Ross, Lucille Ball.
Did everyone.
Yeah. He also created the format of the original Gong Show. There you go.
Which was more popular, but The Cheap Show never really...
No, this is one of his things that didn't really catch on.
Work.
It was presented by, as we say, Dick Martin, who was one half of Rowan and Martin's Laughing,
right?
Which gave the world, I believe, like Goldie Hawn as a starlet.
Okay. So it used to be one of those shows that comics would come up through, sort of... similar in some ways to Saturday Night Live or something like that.
Kind of like a kind of proto-SNL, I guess.
Yeah, right. You've changed the noise.
It's suitable.
It's good, I like it. It's evolving.
And he had a sidekick who was a very ditzy lady called Wanda in the show, but that was her actress's name. And
that was her actress's name?
No, that was her name as a character.
Wow, you're really, really struggling.
It's late. What time is it? It's like 10 to 10. This is the latest we've ever recorded a Cheap Show. I want to go Betty Balls and have cuddles with Nom Nom time.
Anyway, what was her name?
The co-host in the show was a ditzy kind of character. And the character's called Wanda. And it was played by a woman called Janelle Price. I'm going to do some research on it now. Page not yet created.
But you know what? I actually thought she was one of the better things in the show.
She was. She plays the ditzy thing.
Quite well, yeah.
So we watched it. And it's an interesting show because it's kind of like a mix of Match Game and...
Well, it's got a big...
Price of Right kind of
It's not really the Price of Right. They didn't have to guess any prices.
No.
It was
they
just
got
cheap.
Given... Yeah, the
gags were at the expense of the show. The whole concept is the show they're not spending a lot of money on.
This authentic early American bee smoker worth $9.84, or any one of these other exciting, nearly great prizes might be taken home by our contestants. And we have something horrendous in store for their unfortunate loved ones. All this and much, much less tonight on The Cheap Show. And here's the host of The Cheap Show, the only man we could find who works with cheap, a man who actually believes that his check is in the mail, Mr. Dick Martin.
Good evening. Guys, you're going to hit me one day with that. Good evening and welcome to The Cheap Show. It looks like we have a perfect audience tonight. They look as cheap as we are. To give you some idea how cheap they are here, some stars get a limousine. I got a bicycle. I did. All in all, they go to very little expense to bring you this show. And you may see some pretty ugly things happen here tonight. But remember, it's all in fun and no one gets hurt. Now, posing as our celebrities tonight are these folks. These folks here who had nothing better to do for a half an hour. The talented, award-winning actress who had no idea how little she would be paid tonight, Miss Rita Moreno. And the man we told as little as possible about this show, David Doyle. Where's our third celebrity?
That's right, Dick. Henry Ford was supposed to be with us tonight, but he said that the change in his pocket added up to more money than we offered to pay him. Back to you, Dick.
Yeah, I was kind of looking forward to see old Hank. Huh?
Can I have a moment with you, please? Didn't you forget somebody, Dick?
I guess you're right. Ladies and gentlemen, our hostess, the wonderful and beautiful Fillmore.
It's Wanda.
Wanda.
And she's our lovely hostess this evening. Yes. Would you like to meet our first contestant?
I feel somewhere I've lost control. My goodness, I'd like to meet our first contestant.
Okay, Dick.
It's one of these things where you kind of look at Noel Edmonds' cheap, and you go, oh, no, tried to either rip that off or it was in the back of his mind.
Very similar. Sort of a mixture
similar.
of game show with trying to be a comic as well.
At the same time.
Comedy as well, yeah.
With characters in the show that popped in and did wacky things and
Yes.
fucked off again. The
And
gameplay...
two celebrity contestants as well.
Yeah,
Similar to a show like Blankety Blank or something.
Yeah, it's the only surviving clip of the show. So the format, it says here, let's go into it. Gameplay. 2 couples competed to win cheap junk prizes and save their loved ones from slapstick torture.
Yeah, so their other half is just standing on the other side of the stage waiting to get either gunked or pied.
In the face, or, pants
ahead of
pulled
its
down
time.
and bum slapped.
Well, has that happened as
No.
well? No.
But imagine if your dad had that on TV.
You wouldn't want to get your bum
Mrs.
slapped on
Groggins,
TV.
you got the point wrong. We're going to pull your pants down and spank your old arse.
Mrs. Groggins.
Mrs. Groggins.
Right.
Kenny Groggins' mum. Who... Fuck off, don't you judge me.
Jesus. I don't need to, Paul.
Anyway,
Wow.
which
that was
consisted
one
of
of
the
the
show,
most...
I am talking. Which consisted of the show taking a cheap shot at them at some point, and the winning couple getting the chance to win real prizes at the end of the show. So the main game, where 3 rounds, each consisting of 1 question. 2 celebrities composed a panel. A seat was reserved for a third, but the joke was that person never showed up.
And they had on the surviving example that we've watched, it was Henry Ford.
Yes.
Henry Ford, very nasty man.
The actor Henry Ford.
No, the guy who made the Ford Model T.
Who was the actor Ford? Oh, Fonda.
Harrison.
I'm thinking of Henry Fonda. We can move on. It's
Why?
fine.
Because your brain is dissembling
I just thought-
before my very eyes. Henry fucking Ford, the guy who invented cars. Or
He
made
didn't
them.
invent cars.
He made them.
I invented cars.
He made them, didn't he?
He made 'em,
He was
yeah.
a Nazi.
Was he?
Big old Nazi.
Do you have evidence of that?
Yes.
And
It's documented
where?
in history.
By
People who write that type of stuff and
historians.
research it. Yes.
Henry Ford historians.
It's no doubt
Yeah.
that Henry Ford
Yeah.
was a big old fucking Nazi.
Okay.
Okay,
Fine.
we're moving on.
I personally can't vouch for that. I don't know the information. I advise listeners to do the research themselves and make their own personal opinions felt. My brain is dying, I think.
It really is, man.
I can't do
You're
sentences.
not riffing. You're not listening to me, man. You're not giving anything back here.
That's never been the concept of this show. I wouldn't worry about that. That's fine. Anyway, the third person was always a no-show. For each round, a question was asked to the panel. 1 celebrity gave the correct answer. The other was a bluff. Each couple was divided, with a female at the contestant's podium and the male trapped inside the punishment pit. The first answering contestant guessed which celebrity was telling the truth. If she was correct, the couple scored 1 point, and the cheap prize, such as, I don't know, a broken hairdryer. What was it in the show we watched? It was like a sink.
There was a sink and
$4.21.
some kind of barbecue thing.
Something like that. That's what they won as well. And the other player's loved one is punished in the punishment pit with a pie in the face, slime, or human excrement.
So you tried to make that joke while we were watching it, and it didn't land with me then, and it's really unfunny now. I'm not even tittering at all about that. It's not funny, Paul, and it's not clever, and you shouldn't, Paul. You shouldn't.
Okay. If she was incorrect, then her own loved one would receive the punishment.
Yeah, we get that.
And the other point was won by the couple. First 2 rounds were worth 1 point apiece, and the third round was worth 20 points because someone had to win. Although whoever would have won the third one would have won the third one. So,
Oh, really?
yeah, the 20
So it
points
doesn't
was
matter.
completely arbitrary.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, but that was kind of the joke.
You could win.
wasn't it? Yeah. So, whoever won out of those 3 rounds went on to the semi-colossal prize sweepstake finale. A wheel was set up in the studio with 12 numbered spaces, each of those correlated to a numbered envelope on a prize wall. Each space would have a hole. Now, to determine the prize the couple would win, and this is the coup de grace of the round. A large white rat, referred to on the show as Oscar the Wonder Rodent, was placed on the wheel while it was being spun. Animal cruelty. And the hole Oscar crawled into determined the prize that you won. Now here's the twist. If you chose the hole that he would go down, you would not only win the prize in that hole, but you would win the star prize for guessing correctly.
Which was a small car.
In this episode, it was a small car.
Known as a Chevette.
A Chevette. Was it a good car?
Didn't look like a particularly good car.
Do we, you and I, care?
You could ask, do I care for this whole segment, Paul?
Why?
And my answer would be no. It's just like watching a guy read from his phone not very well.
Wow. Can you, right now, you can
Well,
watch a
I can
segment
do
of the
stuff.
show.
I can
Go on,
read stuff.
Do a segment of the show.
Oh, right.
Brand new
I
segment of the show.
fucking will.
Eli.
I fucking will.
Go on.
In this segment called Eli's Opinions on Classic Rock Artists, I'll be talking about Rod Stewart.
Go on.
Who's shit.
What a wonderful segment.
All right, there
Right,
you go.
so-
Well, it's a bit snappier at least than you just mispronouncing words.
Reviews for the show were mixed. The Philadelphia
There you go.
Journal.
Yeah.
Shut up. Thought the show was so bad he had a viewer do the review. The layout failed to include the standard formatting, employing instead a double-spaced sheet of standard copy used at that time. What does that mean?
What are you on
That's
about?
what the sentence says.
Yeah. Need citation.
That needs citation.
What the fuck's going on with that?
That's weird. The current state of the show is unknown and may have been destroyed due to a common practice known as wiping. The BBC did a lot of wiping.
Yes,
because
they did.
it's expensive to keep the tape that they recorded shows on. So they often deleted them. And as we all know,
It happened
many
to
Doctor Who,
Doctor Who.
Doctor Who,
Doctor Who.
and there are many angry fans.
The TARDIS, Doctor Who.
Oi!
The TARDIS.
What we need to remember about that is there's allegedly a fan out there who has some of these missing Doctor Who episodes and he's keeping them pettily close to his chest.
Well, yeah, but is there a fan out there who has some of these Cheap Show episodes? The Cheap Show
Well,
episodes?
we just don't know.
I think it'd be more...
They'd be on YouTube, you'd think, though. I mean, the only surviving one, which is the premiere, funnily enough, currently exists amongst private collectors.
Well, it's a terrible tape. We've seen the YouTube version. It's really
it's crap.
bad.
The one that's on YouTube is very poor quality. That is
Do you think
episode
someone has a better copy, maybe, in a private collection?
I mean, another episode 4 with Rita Marino and David Doyle, who were the guests on that show, plus a seat reserved for the no-show Henry Ford, the racist, is available for YouTubing. On YouTube for viewing. If you want to see, go to our website as well.
So there's 2
cheapshow.co.uk. Why do you always
episodes?
talk over me when I'm giving salient facts? The cheapshow.co.uk has a page for this episode. You can go on it. I'll put the videos on there for you to watch. The others had guests, get this, Truman Capote,
Who's on it?
Jill St. John.
Truman Capote, have you ever heard him speak? Very high voice, like a lady.
that kind of voice.
It's very high.
Doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yes, he does.
Yes, he does.
I
yeah.
am Truman Capote.
He's like that, yeah.
I'm a very talented man. Right, who else were on the show? Anthony Newley and Bob Newhart.
Newley's popping up all over
He's
the
popping
place.
up all over our show at the
And
moment.
on a forthcoming episode of Eli's Platters, you'll be hearing a very special record, Anthony Newley and Dahlia Derbyshire from the BBC Radiophonic Orchestra, and we'll be playing that.
And apparently, these episodes, as well as one more, do exist at the UCLA Television Archives. Another memorable guest on the show was a no-show, was Richard Nixon, when Gary Owens and Barbie Benton were the guests that week. So there you go. That's what we know. Now, I thought it was an interesting show. I don't think it particularly was... It was kind of like... It was shit in that kind of way the Gong Show was shit.
Yes.
But it was charmingly shit.
Yes.
And
You could
purposely
see-
weird.
You know what? When you say it's the Gong Show, I can see a lot of similarities with
Yeah.
the presentation style of the Gong Show, sort of self-deprecating, sort of.
It knew it was shit, and it was a wink and a nod to the
and it
audience.
was kind of undercutting itself the whole time.
Yeah, it obviously wasn't.
A bit like our
genuine.
show, Paul.
This
I mean, it
show-
has that in common with our show, doesn't it? I mean,
What?
there's one thing that the Cheap Show has in common with Cheap Show.
Yeah,
It's that it's a bit shit.
but knowingly so. He had a tagline, Dick Martin, the host. This is Dick Martin, and remember, it's not whether you win or lose, it's how much it costs you. See you next time.
Not great.
Not the best one,
No.
you know. So, I don't know, it's interesting. As I say, it's an interesting format. I don't know too much about the guests. Actually, we should look at the
It
guests.
failed, and not Edmonds should have paid attention.
Edmonds' was trickly because
Start that again.
Noel Edmonds, Cheap Show, cheap, fails because Noel Edmonds is fundamentally an unfunny human being.
He's not
And
a comic.
He forces himself awkwardly into
trying to be funny
with these characters of actors that he's packed around him. I read, was it Pop Bitch, that semi-reliable internet newsletter that you get with scandals and gossip in the pop circuit, kind of thing, had a story on Cheap, Cheap, Cheap. Let me see if I can find it. Again, this is from Pop Bitch. It's all allegedly
true,
but it's gossip, So on Pop Bitch, it says, and here's the article title, again, we can only say allegedly, Cheap Shot, another catastrophe for Noel Edmonds. Shut up. I saw your mouth move and your eyes glaze over with that evil look that you have. Noel Edmonds is no stranger to overseeing car crashes on television.
Ooh.
But his latest show, Cheap, 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 may be his worst yet. The recordings are apparently so long and tedious that one of the characters on set got in trouble after the camera person picked her up on camera, crying with boredom at the back of a shot.
Really?
Yeah.
I told you they seemed like they were under duress, those character actors, didn't they?
Yeah. Uncle Noel's got stuff on you, so if you're not in Uncle Noel's show...
You think he was blackmailing all the characters?
Yeah, he's got those pictures. So unless you come and be in our show, he won't release them.
Is that what happened?
Yeah, that's Uncle Noel.
So...
He's got connections. He knows people.
It's strange that...
And Uncle Noel will know if you've misbehaved.
Yeah.
So Uncle Noel wants you to be in his new show called Cheap, Cheap, Cheap as one of the characters.
Yeah.
And if you don't do that...
I'll do it. I like being on TV. That's fine, I'll do it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, well, there's no conflict here.
No?
No.
I've come in too strong, haven't I, mate?
Yeah,
I'm sorry, mate.
What do I have to do? Like, be funny?
Just got to be funny in this shit show with Noel Edmonds and earn a bit of
naked?
money. I mean, no, it's for afternoons.
Can I do it half naked?
Yeah.
Bottom half?
No. Top half.
Can I rub?
Go on. Go on.
Don't come out of character then.
All right, but I kind of...
Come on, we're doing a scene
all right,
here.
Okay. So, yeah, you be in it.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Naked?
Yeah.
Bottom half?
No.
No, you said yes before.
You can have one half, your left or your right side naked.
Right, bollocks.
You can't have your bollocks out.
I'll rub.
Oh, go on. You rub what?
Penis grease on. Can we stop?
No.
It's just the worst show we've ever done.
It's not. It's the best show we've ever done.
It's
and it's only going to get better. Anyway, we watched the Cheap Show, and it was all right, but it was a bit weird. And
very weird.
God, yeah. Check it out online. It's an interesting watch, but I do think when you compare us to them, I think there's no competition. I'm not going to finish the thought.
All right. Is that it?
Yeah.
Oh, God, that was the worst segment ever.
And now on Radio Lovely, we've got a brand new show for you. It stars our very own Eli Silverman as he investigates noodles from around the world. It's time to sit back, relax, and open up a cheap packet of noodles as we investigate Eli's Country Noodle Kitchen.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for a very special and long-awaited segment of the show. We're doing it now. Eli's been looking forward to doing this for a while. We haven't touched on it in a long while. Eli, what are we doing?
We're going to taste some noodles, Paul.
We're going to fucking taste some noodles. And as a result, we've gone on to the handy cam.
What am I meant to say then?
I kind of thought you'd just come up with something if I pointed it at you.
Okay, go on. Yeah. Yeah, so some noodles. Can I hold it, please?
No, because...
Hold the noodles. Yes, Paul. It's a special edition of Cheap Eats. This week, it's noodle time again, and I'll be tasting two noodles. You'll be tasting one of them, because one has got fish in. And you're a little wuss about the fish, even the artificial in the fish.
I'm highly allergic and it might kill me.
Oh, it might kill you. Like what?
It certainly wouldn't be pleasant.
Like what else might kill you?
Falling out of a window.
No, but what else are you allergic to?
I mean, I've got allergies about hay fever and stuff like that.
What other foodstuffs are you allergic to?
That's it.
Just fish?
Just most seafood.
Well.
Well.
I think it's a psychosomatic effect of your deep-seated fear of the vagina.
Just go. We're making it.
So, yes, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go through now into the kitchen, and I'm going to prepare 2 noodles. We're going to start with one that I brought back from America, and if you've been listening very carefully, you'll remember that it's the sort of Latin American flavoured one, chili and shrimp and lime. Lime and chili and shrimp. Let's go and cook that now for your oral pleasure.
Let's go. We're going. It's happening. It's a thing. It's happening live, real time.
Coming through.
We're coming through out of the House of Pickles now, and we're heading into the Kitchen of Pickles. I don't know what to call it. The kitchen.
It's a kitchen.
It's a kitchen.
Here it is.
I want to take pictures of these before we forget, all right? I was going to film this, but I thought, fuck off. I'm not doing that. Right. So, what are the 2 spicy noodles that we're doing today?
Well, first, as I mentioned when we did a cheap eats of stuff I brought back from the States, I mentioned this one. Maruchan is the brand, which is not a brand I've ever seen in the Fair Isles of Britain. It's a ramen noodle soup. As you can see, we'd call instant noodles are known as ramen noodles in the States. Paul is trying not to fall asleep. And this is
Yes.
lime and chili shrimp flavour noodle. Now,
Habanero.
and it also has a little spicy pepper on it, habanero. So they're saying they're trying to big it up on the heat level.
Okay.
But I say it's not going to be that hot. Now, let's look at the serving suggestion here.
Eat alone in your room and cry. Go on.
You've got some shrimp, some lime, and the habanero there, and the noodle. It's got a soup base. I think it's a normal, standard kind of soup. And it says on the back, interestingly enough, ramen noodles are versatile. Ramen noodles can be used easily as a main course or as an enhancing side dish. To do this, simply drain off the broth, then add any variety of vegetables or your favourite meat before warming in a frying pan or oven.
Now, if you're a fan of Eli and noodles, we do generally, sincerely hope that you're having a noodle fap right now.
So that's strange, isn't it? I know you don't see that. What it's saying, basically, it's trying to say it's a soup broth noodle, like your standard, and it's also a stir-fried style noodle. If you want, which I've never seen them say that on any of these other packs, or certainly wouldn't get that on a super noodle or a pot noodle. Wouldn't say you could use the pot noodle in some different way
As a garnish on a nice meaty meal.
Enhancing side dish by cooking it in an oven. They're fucking mad, these Maruchan people.
Oh, I did have a friend at university, Jem, if he's listening, I'm sorry for telling the story, about how the time you invited me and some friends over to your student digs for a meal that you prepared, and it was pot noodle in a pita bread.
That is truly disgusting.
To be honest, at the time, it was great.
You went for it.
Well, it was a bit fun because you're students and it's,
right. So it was. He did it in a jokey way. He didn't actually think that was acceptable as a meal.
I can't speak for him on that.
I'm opening the Maruchan chili lime flavour noodle.
It's very exciting.
Chili shrimp. Now, lime and chili is, as I've seen, and from the shop I got this from, it's a very sort of South American, Latino kind of flavour profile. And,
the lime in the chili and the,
lime chili, because we tasted...
those chips, or crisps, or no.
They were pork rinds, lime chili. They were nice.
They were really nice.
Nicer than this is going to be,
You think?
I'm prepared to wager. Now, you can tell, as a...
You looked so smug when you did that. Yeah, I can tell.
Now listen, shut up, it's my bit. You can fucking calm down, right? You can tell, ladies and gentlemen, the quality of a noodle, in a general rule of thumb kind of way, Paul, by how many sachets are in the pack. Generally,
Right.
the cheaper, more nasty end of everything, 1 sachet, moving up to 3 sachets in an oil pack, which are your top end. 3 packers. And those are the kind of noodles I really go for. So this has got 1 pack.
So already you're not looking too good.
It's a proper student-style, basic instant noodle, isn't it? You've got the noodles in there, and you've got the 1 flavour pack there, the soup base or whatever you want.
Can I feel your noodle pack?
Yes.
Oof. I thought it'd be gel for some reason, but it's powdery.
Of course it's powder. What do you mean gel?
I thought it might have been like a kind of sauce.
No, you only get those in more posh noodles.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying. This, what we're moving on to, the Mania noodle, that has got liquid.
Okay, good. All right, so How are we preparing it today?
And it also has a little sign on this Maruchan, America's finest ramen noodle soups.
If you're American and you listen to this show and you want to fill us in, tell us on Twitter
Also,
at
look
the
at
Cheap
this-
Show
look
Pod.
at this
Again,
fucking-
stop talking over my bits when I'm explaining the bits.
Say it again.
No.
All right. Another interesting detail that you wouldn't find on a British pack, it says you may reduce the sodium level by simply using less of the seasoning packet. So don't say, I thought if you use less, the salt content would go up. You fucking hell.
All right, well, so...
Oh, and do you know what else you reduce? Have you, as well as the sodium?
Flavour?
Yeah, totally. Yeah. So that's brilliant. Don't eat it, and you won't have any salt. Yeah, brilliant.
Yeah.
It's stupid.
So, here we go.
What kind of stupid person wouldn't realise that they'd have less salt if they use less of the packet in, you know? I mean, it's beyond stupid.
Yeah.
It's like saying...
You don't need to get this angry about it. It's noodles, mate.
Right, so I'm going to boil the kettle.
So, now, kettle. Is this basically something you can make in a kettle, or is it not a pan meal?
What do you mean? That made no sense as a question. Make in a kettle. Who would make a noodle in a kettle?
No, I don't say you make it. I'm not saying you make it in a kettle.
That's the phrase you use.
I meant that you get a bowl, you put the noodles in, you pour hot water over it. This is not something you make in a pan that you boil and then add the noodles.
I'm not actually sure, Paul, because I haven't checked yet, but I'll be doing that right now. So either way, I'm going to boil it to save on time because, you know, if I boil it in a pan, if it's boiled first, it takes less time.
Is this a cheap trick? A cheap tip?
It is something I do because, you know, who likes watching a pan of water boil? Not many people.
You prefer watching a kettle boil over a pan of water?
Room.
Yeah.
Maybe have a piss.
Well, TMI, ladies and gentlemen, TMI. No, of course. So the kettle is now boiling. You can probably hear it in the background. This is exciting times.
Let's move over here, and I'll tell you what the preparation. Oh, they've got little pictures, which is always a bonus, especially if it's in a foreign language.
This is real-time Cheap Show right now. It's all happening real-time.
Okay,
no
2
edits.
cups of water. I think I'll just do that by eye.
Yeah. You've got an eye for this,
2
right?
cups of water. Add noodles. Cook for 3 minutes. So no, it was the second option. It's you have to make it in a pan.
Do you think by doing it in the kettle now, you're going to impair the taste, therefore rendering this test? Because you're not doing it as instructed. You're just banging it hot water kettle thing. You're not boiling it. You're not keeping it at a temperature.
No, because it says boil 2 cups of water. So you don't put it in the cold water and boil it. Only a madman would try and cook noodles like that. Or someone who's got no experience or interest in it. Like you.
Like me.
Yeah.
Come.
So it will not affect the flavour. I'm just pre-boiling the water just to save time here. Okay, Paul?
That's fine. I was clarifying because there will be questions. And I want to make sure our listeners know exactly the information that they're getting is correct.
No fucker's going to try and boil a noodle from cold. Only a student would do that and then put it in a kebab.
Students may be listening. Students may have already done that mistake themselves, and you are correcting them.
Well, look, I'll give you some basic little guidelines. Check if it's a soup noodle or if it's a stir-fried style noodle. Because you don't want to end up diluting the flavour of your stir-fried. Why are you not looking at me? Why can't you look at me?
Because I might lose my shit. This segment's making me giggle inside.
Okay, so just make sure you know what kind of noodle you're dealing with is all I'm trying to say, people.
Know your noodle.
Read the packet, yeah?
Yeah. So point number 1, know your noodle.
Yes. Read your packet, and some of them, you're right, are pour-overs. Especially the Mammoth brand from Thailand. But those work, but it can be very difficult to make getting a good, consistent cook on the noodle if you just pour in boiling water over it. You know, you have to cover it. It's quite tricky. And as you know from pot noodles, they can be very crispy still, even after the 5 minutes that you're meant to, you know?
Yes.
Especially in a cold room. There's also all sorts of other factors that come in.
Like?
A cold room.
Okay. So, know your noodle. Right. Okay, great. Now, is there another point?
I've got my special pan.
He's got his special pan, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get it. Oh, it's a lovely pan. It's an old-style pan with little lips for pouring... the contents out.
Now, just for the sake of the taste, we're not going to add any pimpings to this noodle, Paul. But just so you know, I'd be bare minimum looking at a spring onion on this bad boy. Yeah. Okay, so it might be a bit plainer than, you know.
But we are taking it as is from the pack. No pimping. We are doing this under scientific conditions.
We're doing it by the book, yeah? It's a noodle tasting. So, here we go.
Here we go. He's adding the boiled water now to the pan. The pan has been lit underneath.
Doing it by eye. I mean, I've done a lot of noodles in this pan, so I know roughly what 400 millilitres is, which I think is about 2 cups.
But if you're new to this, please consult it with a measuring jug or get a parent to help you.
It's worth doing because you want to follow it. You know, you might overwater your noodle and think that was fucking crap, but it might be a good one. But you just, read the packet. Is what I'm saying. Don't just think, oh, I know how to cook a noodle. They're instant. Oh, I'm so blasé. Oh, it was shit. I didn't like it. It's too watery. It's because you made a mistake and you didn't read the pack.
So there we go.
Right.
That's point number 2.
See, you're boiling straight away if you use the kettle. We're straight in there. We've saved some time. Now, here's a little secret. Okay?
Yeah.
You don't want to... Especially with a small pan, you don't want to waste water. You want to get it measure, and you need to break the noodle up.
Now, before we go any further, you said there was reviews of these?
No, not
a friend of these? All right, we'll come to that later then.
Come to that later. This is a noodle, like I say, that I haven't seen. This is dirt cheap American noodle with a Latin flavour. Now, you need to break the noodle up to get it in there, and it also cooks more evenly and quickly if it's in pieces. Your noodle wafer, as it were, your dry noodle wafer.
Your biscuit.
Your biscuit, yeah. Now, what I have is a technique.
Is this the most proud you've ever been of yourself doing a Cheap Show segment? Because you look really proud of yourself, and it's nice to see you having fun.
Noodles. We're having noodles. It's what people want.
Yeah.
Right?
You just look really happy, like genuinely. It's nice.
All right, good. Yeah. Right, so I just wanted to say about how I basically do it in quarters. So, my thumbs, do you see the placing of the thumbs? So you can see the thumbs are placed halfway down into half, and then I break those two into half again. So I've got quartered noodles.
You have quartered your noodles. And
let's put them in, and we wait 3 minutes, and then the magic happens, okay?
So they're going into the pan. Oh, no, well, one went straight out of the pan. No damage there, though. I think they're safe. The rest of them have gone in now, and the boiling can commence. Have you kept an eye on? It went in at 14:39, judging by your clock on there.
So we give it 3 minutes.
Okay, 3 minutes. So you don't have to, obviously, wait 3 minutes with us now. You can come back to us as we come back in 3 minutes for the boil, and then we'll see where we are and what happens next in the recipe. Isn't that right?
That's right.
It's very exciting and lots of fun. I've never seen you so excited.
I'm looking forward to this because I really want to know what it tastes like.
Well, actually, before we get further on it, before we do fade out, do you have any predictions for this? Do you have any feelings of what you think it's going to taste like, the quality of the noodle itself?
I think it'd be quite salty, a bit sort of, bit weak flavour, I'd say.
Okay.
A bit of a sort of non-event in the flavour. That's all I'm going to say. It might be very nice.
Well, let's come back in 3 minutes and see what goes down in Noodle Town. 3 minutes are up. He's taking them off the boil now. Do you drain them?
As you can see, I've... could you turn your fucking Facebook Messenger off and stop fucking flirting while we're trying to broadcast?
Off.
All right, good. I should fucking hope so.
That's my mum, by the way, who's messaging you. Yeah, it wasn't anyone sexy, so...
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? It's my mum.
Yeah. I know. Right. So, noodles
Me
cooked.
and you are going to have words.
Noodles are cooked. I've got my special noodle bowl here. I've emptied the sauce, the powder pack into that, and I'm pouring it on. There's the noodle.
In. Giving it a mix. So you have it as a soup broth?
Well, yeah, I mean, that's the main sort of, the main way they're selling it. Look, you can see on the serving suggestion that there's got a broth. It's a basic soup noodle. And I'm telling you now, the smell, not very enticing.
Can you describe the smell with your mouth?
Very weak. It's very weak. It's just not much going on there.
Would you describe it like your love life?
I'm getting a citrus. What do you mean?
Weak.
What, when I'm boning your mum?
What the fuck?
Well...
You apologise to my mum again.
Sorry. Sorry, Mrs. Gannon. Right.
2 episodes in a row I've made you apologise to my mum now.
Right. So, there you go. You have a smell.
I will smell.
Yeah.
Smells like your mum.
It does. How do you know?
Because she smells like that.
Right.
So I had a sniff.
So it's cooked now. I'm going to taste it. What did you think of the sniff?
Not much. It sounded vinegary.
It's like
Smell vinegary.
slightly vinegary. It's the lime, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to go. I'm going to have some broth. Me like.
Oh, he like. The broth passes muster.
It's quite limey, and it's quite
I don't know, chili.
and it has a bit of a kick. And now I'm going to eat.
Is there much shrimp in there?
There's very little fish flavour at all, Paul. Very little. In fact, I'd be surprised if it actually had any real seafood in it whatsoever. But anyway, it's nice. Nicer than I thought it would be.
Wow.
I like those cheap noodles. They bring it back. They bring back to me the whole nostalgia for eating Dole noodles, my first brand, when I was at boarding school.
So cheap but effective.
Cheap but good. Cheap but good. It's got nice salty broth.
Okay. I wasn't going to judge.
And some actual chili. It's got some heat. The only thing that's missing is it doesn't have much of a shrimp thing going on at all.
Well, let's see if it does have any shrimp in it, out of interest. I can read it. Jesus, give me something to do.
Right. Oh, wow. Okay. What? Soup base, which is where the shrimp would be.
Oh.
Man, this is not healthy. Salt.
Yeah.
First ingredient. Monosodium glutamate. Second ingredient. It contains less than 1% of habanero and other spices, celery seed, dehydrated vegetables, onion, garlic, carrot, chive, citric acid, hydrolyzed corn, wheat and soy protein, yeast extract, dehydrated soy sauce, sugar, maltodextrin, natural silicon dioxide, anti-caking agent, brilliant, vegetable oil.
No, I'm bored of this. Just stop reading. Just stop reading. We don't need to read all of it out.
We're going to find out if there's fucking shrimp in it, and you're a cunt. Artificial lobster and shrimp flavours.
Artificial, what does that mean?
You could taste it, but you won't because you are scared of the fanny.
I am scared of being very ill.
Let's move on to our star item.
Just go straight in for the bite again.
This is Mania hot chicken flavoured noodle. I'm going to reboil the kettle very quickly.
So we're on to our second noodle now. After, rate that out of 5.
I'd give it a 3. It's a solid 3. It's quite nice, actually.
How much would it cost you?
Probably about 50 cents or 40p. Very cheap.
And fine for what it is.
Very good.
Okay.
You know, I like those cheap noodles. They've got a certain something that the Korean, more sort of advanced noodles don't have. Sometimes I don't like the texture on the more expensive noodles, actually.
Overwhelming flavours or...
No, it's just the texture of the actual noodle itself that I'm talking about, Paul. They're kind of, I don't know, they're different. The Korean ones are different, but these are, yeah.
Well, we're moving on. We are reboiling the kettle now, and we're going to, obviously, we'll have to redo that as well, won't we?
No,
you don't want to give it a rinse out, at least. No flavour went in that bowl?
I put the
all right, okay. Oh, yeah, you did indeed. You did indeed. I apologise.
Now, I believe this one is the other type of noodle, is a stir-fried noodle, which means you boil them and then you drain the water off completely. But any expert noodle maker will know you don't drain it off completely, Lily. You leave a little bit of moisture in there just to help the sauce go down.
Okay, good to know.
That's my tip for stir-fried style noodles.
Always leave a little bit of sauce.
Don't over-drain it. That's all I say. You need to drain it, but don't over-drain it. Now, let's look at the instructions here. Put noodle into 600 millilitres boiling water and cook for 5 minutes. See?
Interesting.
Then it says, please remove water from noodles. They're pleading, because you will ruin it if you leave the water in, and you just expect it to be like every other noodle. Okay, it's not. Yeah. Please remove water from noodles. And look, it's doing what I've said. See, they know their noodles in Korea. They know how to do this. It actually says here, Paul, please remove water from noodles, brackets, remain 8 spoon of water.
Oh.
Like I said.
Yeah.
So there's 8 spoon is no insignificant, is it?
Not at all.
It's quite some dampness. You're going to need to leave the moisture in there. Put liquid soup into noodles. Stir fry 30 seconds. Ah. Well, this is a bit complicated, isn't it?
It's exciting, though. So why are we choosing this particular one to eat?
It's quite a famous noodle brand now, Mania Noodles. It was reviewed by my friend Mark.
And do you have that review?
I have that review.
Let's get it going. No, let's get it all in the pan, and then we will get the review out and read it, and then... Because we've got longer. So, again, he's quartering it. Now, it's a much bigger bag, this one, than the previous one.
Look at that noodle. It's very different. You can see it's a wider gauge noodle.
It's a thicker noodle.
It's a much thicker gauge noodle. And there's more of it. It's larger as well. And, yeah. You've got to give it 5 minutes as well.
Is that because it's thicker, do you think? It just takes that bit more time?
And there's more of it. And they tend to be, these high-end sort of Korean ones, they do tend to be 5 minutes and more water. Now, you can see here, it's a 2-packer. You've got a dry pack. And you've got the pack there. That's got the shit in it.
Hot shit.
Now, a friend of mine has tasted these, Mark, which I'll read you the review in a minute. But also, my other friends, Georgia and Drew, tasted these, and they said there were stains all over their kitchen. It was like, whoa, this is power. Yeah,
that because of what the chemicals, all the flavours in it are just
it's all chili oil. It's got shitloads of chili oil, basically. Yeah.
I'm getting very excited about this one. I like hot stuff.
I'm going to go grab my phone and get that review.
All right, so they're in now. In 5 minutes' time, we're going to take them off the boil and add the sauce pack and the powder pack. It's very squidgy pack, and the heat. I'm looking forward to this one a lot. It is. He hasn't actually said, but it's a hot chicken flavour ramen, stir-fried noodles, and as he says, hot. There is a thumb up suggesting good times. So, do you have another bowl for this to put in?
I'm going to throw out that other one.
Well, no. How about you just use like this big mug?
No.
Use the big mug.
No.
Well, don't throw that out.
I'll throw it out. It's fine.
No, eat that because I want to eat this. I'm hungry. I'm actually really hungry, and I might want to eat all of this. So I'll have it in the big mug.
No, it won't fit in there, Paul.
It will.
It
will
won't.
fit
Who
in.
knows noodles? Who? Yeah.
There's another bowl here.
No. That's not going to be big enough either.
That'll be fine for the purposes of this.
It will not.
It will. But you're just going to throw out perfectly good noodles.
Yeah, it cost
Why?
me 20 cents or something.
You're going to have to give it a rinse.
For the show. I'll rinse it.
You better rinse it.
You're such a dick sometimes. You know that.
Well, because I like eating out of clean, unsullied.
As if I wouldn't rinse it. As if I wouldn't rinse it.
I don't know how you are. You're filthy. You are, though. Dirty boy. They've been in for just 2 minutes.
Okay, another 3 minutes to go.
Another 3 minutes to go. Let's come back in 3 minutes' time, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, well, we're nearly ready now with the noodles, but before we go to those and take them off the boil, the review now.
This is a review by my friend Mark Allen. He reviews noodles. Okay, let's put it that way. And he's
Professionally, or is it a thing just between you two?
just us two now. But
So it's a sad hobby.
it's no sadder than Ghostbusters. Okay, and Bullseye. For fuck's sake, you've got nothing. Yeah, right. So he's resubmitted this. He was very excited that I'm eventually tasting this noodle, which he reviewed a number of months ago, and he sent me a new version of the review with some embellishments, and this is how it goes. I approached this noodle with a fair amount of trepidation, as, alongside the words hot chicken noodle and stir-fried noodle, the only other English word on it was the word mania. Buried amongst some other Korean texts. I've never before seen this word used in the context of food. Good point. Interesting. So I didn't know whether it was intended as a selling point or as a health warning. Either way, I was keen to find out, and my excitement was not misplaced. Inside were some dried noodles and just 2 packets. One of dry flakes and one of wet stir-fried sauce. The latter was insanely hot, and I'm not ashamed to admit that it had me in trouble a couple of times throughout. However, I'm delighted to say that I soldiered on and was rewarded for my efforts. As well as the intense heat, you also get a surprisingly faithful smack of chicken, which was so tasty that I continued to shovel it into my mouth as my taste buds were still cowering from the previous mouthful's chili assault. Although I have no doubt that it's a star noodle in its own right, I opted to pimp mine with cashews and an egg, which genuinely made it one of the best noodles I've ever eaten. You would love it, Eli. Get on board.
So, glowing review there, despite the threat of discomfort
and mouth burn. Yes. So
yes.
Are we ready?
Yes. We've got the police on standby for this, in case things get crazy. But now you have to drain all but a small amount of water. That's what it says. And then we return it to the heat and we give it a stir-fry kind of thing. He's draining the noodles now, draining as much as he dare drain out. I think that's a bit too much water still. I think, yeah, maybe that's enough. I think, yeah, just enough to give it a little bit of sizzle. That looks right to me. What do you think? A little bit more's coming out. Eli's taking an executive decision there.
You just basically what they're talking about stir frying it is just sort of really get the sauce all smushed in.
Right.
So I'm opening that.
This is the chili now, is it? Oh, let me have a little sniff.
It's got a very dry, heaty smell.
Oh,
doesn't it?
he's adding the very dark-looking sauce. It looks like
oily.
blood.
It looks very oily.
It looks very oily. I can see what they mean about the mess now.
Yeah.
From
You see what I mean? It's going to stick to your pans. It's going to stick to the inside of your guts. It's going to make your shit pure fire, probably. But yeah.
Well, I look forward to passing that tomorrow. A review will also be forthcoming. Right. So, give that a mix now with a fork. Yes, you may as well use that fork. Yes, he's using that fork from before. Giving it a rinse. It's fine. It's been medically cleaned. And he's going to...
How many minutes do you have to stir fry it for?
I don't know. You're in charge of the cooking. What does it say?
What does it say?
Stir fry for 30 seconds. So I think you got to get both in quite quickly.
No, that's it. You put that in after. So I'm just going to...
Oh, the flakes.
Through. What's the smell like, Paul?
Let's have a little sniff. Oh, it's what's the word I'm looking for? It's got that kind of chow mein-y kind of smell.
Yeah. It's got kind of rich flavour for an instant noodle.
Yeah, it's nice. It's bubbling away there. I'm going to take a picture. I've got to take a picture. I've got to take a picture. Don't do anything before picture is taken. It's very important. This is caught on camera. Okay, here we go. Again, you'll be able to see pictures from this noodle special on the website, thecheapshow.co.uk.
Fried it for 30 seconds. I'm pouring it into the bowl.
Yeah, it's poured in.
And now we get the sprinkles.
Sprinkles are coming out.
Sprinkles are dry sprinkles, unusual, because often you have to add those and they get boiled because they're desiccated vegetables. But this is obviously gone through a... Oh, yes, because they're little bits... Oh, that's classy. Little bits of dry seaweed and sesame seeds is the sprinkles.
It looks... I mean, I must take a picture of that, I think, as well. I must.
It's a good-looking noodle.
It's a handsome noodle.
It's a handsome-looking noodle. All right, I'm going to go in.
Eli's going in first.
Very Korean smell, like a seaweedy smell. And I have to say, the sauce has covered the noodle a treat. It's really worked.
It's well pasted.
Yes.
Is it hot?
Ooh.
You've got a bit red. I want to go.
That's tasty. That is a savoury taste explosion. That is very spicy.
Right, I'm going to go. Got a nice big portion on the spoon.
What are your thoughts?
Oh, that is beautiful.
Yeah?
Oh, I like that.
Well, you can have the rest of this.
Oh, happy birthday, Paul. I like that a lot. And it's spicy and it's high heat, but it's not uncomfortable. It's not unpleasant. I think that's more than tolerable for me.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, and me. But it is hot. I mean, you can feel it building.
I think as bite goes on, that builds up and it becomes a little bit maybe overwhelming.
Now, there is. I've got them here. As you can see, there is a same noodle, but 2 times spicy. If that was double spicy, would you start having problems with it?
I don't know.
Come for a second bite. Believe me, it's got a deep heat. It's not just front of mouth chili. It's like...
It's got an all-encompassing...
that is hot stuff.
Oh.
Do you like it?
My problem is... I swallowed that way too quickly.
And it was too warm.
And it's so hot going down the inside of me right now that it feels like I've dropped the match down there. Oh.
That's very nice. And I tell you what, pimping that with a bit of choy sum.
Would you have added an egg?
I'd eat an egg with that, yes.
Boil it first and add it or break it into them?
Well, you don't want to boil it because I used to do that. But then if you boil it and then cook the noodle in the water you boiled the egg in, you've got all the nasty dirt from the outside of the egg.
True.
Yeah,
so maybe break the egg straight into the mixture. And...
Well, what Mark does, I know for a fact, I've seen him prepare noodles, is he will sort of semi-fry an egg and then sort of lay that fried egg on top.
Nice, sensible. Okay,
I mean,
that makes more.
Half like a traditional... God, that's hot. I'm getting a real... It's a nice noodle.
It's a very
It's good. You can see why that's a very popular noodle in the world.
Yeah, that is
Korean noodle.
hearty.
The Koreans, as I may have said on the show before, per head eat the most instant noodles per year in the world as a nation.
So if you're going to rate this out of 5, where would it go?
I'm going to give it a good solid 4. It's very tasty and it delivers a chili punch, which isn't messing around.
It's a sensible punch. It doesn't seem like it's going overboard. It's just got just enough for a bite.
2 times as spicy, which we'll be doing on a show coming up. that might have we might have problems.
Well, if that's not something to look forward to on Cheap Show, I don't know what is. This has been, I'll be honest, mate, I take the piss out of you for your noodle stuff, but this is the most fun I've had in ages.
Right, good. I'm glad, Paul. I'm glad. Yeah, noodles.
I'm glad we did this together.
So, just to recap, we had the Maruchan ramen noodle soup, lime chili shrimp flavour. A good noodle, nothing special.
But passable and on a budget.
Very passable.
Perfect.
And it was better than I thought it was going to be. You know? Then we had the hot chicken flavour ramen mania noodle.
Oh.
And Paul has been going for it. Is it starting to build up, Paul?
Yeah.
He's starting to get a flush on and he's enjoying it. If you like hot food,
I do.
This you'll enjoy. If you like chili lovers everywhere are going to go for this, and it's going to be quite a challenge to finish the 2 times spicy one when we get to it. But like I say, 4 out of 5. Samyang, quality brand,
Because that chicken on the front of that 2 times spicy one looks angry.
and he is breathing black fire and holding a bomb. So they're not messing around.
Oh, bite on aggregate.
Thank you. This
This
was
is
a
spicy.
noodle-based cheap eats. If you like this, please write in with some abuse for Paul.
No,
and we'll
don't do
it
that.
again.
This was being nice thing, and then you made it all nasty then.
Oh, right, sorry. So, this has been a noodle special cheap eats section on Cheap Show, and it's been a success.
Oh, a great success. I look forward to doing more in the future.
And I think what we're going to do in the future is we're going to go into pimping your noodle in a bit more detail, Paul. And you now have beads of sweat on your nose.
I know, it's so hot.
Go, knock yourself out, Paul.
Oh,
Oh, he's got the cough.
it went down the road. Wait. The windows are steamed up.
The windows are steamed up, and so is your head. Signing off.
Signing off.
Thank you.
And that's Cheap Show, ladies and gentlemen, for another... Oh, God. It's hot.
That is, my lips are stinging, and my heart is a-jumping.
It's a tingling in my lips, and my tongue's on fire, and my mouth's all
It is
hot.
a very hot noodle, and it's a real builder.
Oh, mate.
So,
Great noodles.
that was episode 59.
Oh, God.
Stop that with the burping.
Oh, you did it.
It's funny when I do it.
All right, fair play.
Okay.
Daddy knows best. Thank you to everyone on Patreon who keeps supporting this show for whatever reason. And can I just say before we go any further, I've got a stain on my shirt.
You really
That's
went
not
for
coming
it,
out.
Paul. I'm proud of you. You got Slurpees on your chin.
Thank you, Daddy.
You didn't. When you were called upon
Yeah.
to taste a noodle, you didn't flinch. You went
thank you.
straight in there, and I'm proud.
And I became a man today.
You became a man in my eyes.
I became a noodle man today.
Yes, you did.
So, thank
Welcome.
you for following us on Cheap Show. Sorry.
yes.
So, thank you for helping sustain us on the Patreon.
We really
Thank
do
you.
appreciate that. Thank you very much. And don't look at me like that. Don't look at me like that. Thank you very much. Right.
And follow us on Twitter at The Cheap Show Pod or at Paul Gannon Show.
And I am at Eli Snoid.
Where's your Twitter at?
Eli Snoid. ELA.
Yeah, right, we just lost it. Those noodles have done something to us. We're obviously quite moved. It's been a long recording session, ladies and gentlemen, and it's quite late. It is 11 o'clock. We
It
should
is
be going to
11
bed.
in the PM.
So, let's go to beddy buys. Thank you for listening to another Cheap Show. We'll see you soon. Thank you so much. We love you very much. Go to our Reddit page as well. Look for us on Reddit or our Facebook page. Join us there. We're always on Twitter. Always happy to see you. Thank you for being on Cheap Show today, Eli Silverman. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you, Paul. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.